Good afternoon, and welcome to the Arlington National Cemetery Southern Expansion and Defense Access Road Project Industry Day. The event today is hosted by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, Norfolk District, Federal Highway Administration, Eastern Federal Lands, and Arlington National Cemetery. My name is Patricia Smith, and I'm the project manager for the Arlington National Cemetery Southern Expansion. I work with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, Norfolk District, located at Arlington National Cemetery. I worked for the federal government for 12 years, with USACE and the Bureau of Reclamation. The majority of my career has been spent as a structural engineer, designing large-scale civil work structures from the flood walls in New Orleans post-Katrina to the fish ladders and water control structures across the western half of the country. I recently made the transition to project management specifically for the exciting opportunity to work on the Arlington National Cemetery Southern Expansion. I've been the project manager for the Southern Expansion for about a year and a half now. I want to start off just thanking everyone for their time today. We have two exciting projects that the team will be presenting to you over the next few hours. All the presentations today are pre-recorded. Following each presentation, we will have a live question and answer session with the project team. We'll start by answering any questions that have been submitted in advance, and then open it up to questions from the audience. Please take advantage of the Q&A submission in the Google Meets platform. Our Public Affairs Officer will be monitoring your submissions. Each session will begin as scheduled. If a previous session ends early, we will not move up the following session. This is to allow contractors only attending 1 or 2 sessions to attend as planned. We do encourage everyone, even if only interested in one project, to attend each session so that they are aware of the other project. The agenda shown here is slightly different than what you will see in the following presentations. We have had to shift the program and project sessions by 15 minutes to account for the actual timing of the recorded presentations. Please take note of the times shown here. The next 3 presentations will follow each other one after the other. The Q&A occurring after the program overview. I'll spend a minute orienting you to Google Meets, and then I'll turn it over to Colonel Austin, the Director of Engineering at Arlington National Cemetery and Acting Chief of Staff. He'll be providing the opening remarks and introduction. Kara Sidnor, the Program Integrator with USACE Norfolk District, will present the program overview, followed by a live Q&A. At 12:45, Bill Eschbaugh, the Project Manager with Federal Highway, will present the Defense Access Road Project, followed by a live Q&A session. And at 2:15, Greg Schwederman, Project Manager with HNTB and the AE for Southern Expansion Project, will present the Southern Expansion design. The purpose of today is to provide general information about the projects. You will hear about the program as a whole and the primary features of the work included in each project and general expectations. A big part of today is to generate industry interest and to spread the word about these two very exciting and impactful upcoming construction opportunities. We have performed some general market research for each project. However, today is another opportunity for us to interact with industry and receive additional input from contractors. A few caveats to the information that you will hear today. The design and requirements for both projects continue to develop. The projects are still in various design stages, and nothing within the presentations should be taken as direction or requirements contained within the design packages that will be solicited in the future. This is a large group, and we ask for a little cooperation on your side for a successful day today. Please mute yourself during presentations and while you are not talking. If the host mutes you, you will need to unmute yourself to ask a question. She will not have the ability to unmute you. We will present and respond to submitted questions that came in via email or the Q&A box first, and then open it up to the general audience. To submit a question, please click on the triangle, circle, and square symbol and then the appropriate Q&A tab. This is the same process to submit and answer to the poll questions. To ask a question, if not submitted via the box, please raise your hand and wait to be called on. This should help us prevent too many people from talking at once. If you have connectivity issues, we recommend you log out of VPN. Finally, if you have any questions following Industry Day, please reach out to the appropriate team via the emails contained at the bottom of the slide here. Southern Expansion emails can be directed to the ANC Southern Expansion at usace.army.mil email, and questions specific to the Defense Access Road project should be submitted to Bill Ashbaugh, the Federal Highway PM. Up next, you'll hear from Colonel Austin, Director of Engineering and Acting Chief of Staff at Arlington National Cemetery.